Friday, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Big Birthday Bash Gaming Marathon. For 12 hours, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., I will be live streaming here on Twitch. I'll be playing a wide variety of games, including, yes, more Sekiro, some MLB, some Modern Warfare Remastered, and Black Ops 4 Blackout, okay? Only 4 games this time around. When I did my last marathon last week, my feedback that I got from people was that I played too many games, and some of the games that I played, such as Donkey Kong Country 2 and Super Mario RPG, weren't very entertaining to the audience. They wanted better and more exciting games. So I listened directly to your feedback, okay? And that's what we're doing for this marathon, is we're basically playing the games that you guys wanted to see. In addition to that, the games you want to see the most, Sekiro and Blackout, will be the longest segments of this stream. I'm thinking those will probably be like 3 to 3.5 hour long segments, while games such as MLB will probably only be like 90 minutes just to break stuff up. And Modern Warfare Remastered, you know, we'll see. We'll play it by ear and see if people are liking it or not. So it should be a fun event for sure. I really enjoyed doing the last one. This will be basically my last major attempt to raise funds via tips to help with my tax situation in April, because after this, I'm out of here to go to Connecticut and visit my parents, so I'm not even going to have an opportunity, again, to really do anything in regards to that. So it'll be the final opportunity for people to come hang out with me, to have some fun in a marathon setting of games, and to be supportive, you know, not only because, obviously, I'm trying to raise funds for taxes, but it's also my birthday this weekend, so it's kind of like a dual thing. If you want to help out, it's very much appreciated, all right? So again, 10 a.m., to 10 p.m. on Friday. I'll be instituting some things with Streamlabs that I've never done before, including a bar that will fill up during the course of the stream, depending on how many tips we raise. All right, so I'm going to try to figure that out. I have to figure out how to implement that. I'm going to look into that this week to figure out how that works. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys will join me on Friday for that. Then on Saturday, my actual birthday, April 6th, yes, that is my actual birthday, this Saturday, I am streaming all day long. I'm still doing a full day of streaming because it's my last day before I leave. So I'll be doing a co-op stream of Apex Legends with Brian and hopefully Kekken. I still haven't heard back from Kekken. I haven't seen him around recently. So I hope that everything's all right and everything. And if everything goes according to plan, we'll be doing a co-op stream of Apex Legends, the first in over 2 weeks. Checking out the new characters. I think the new character, excuse me, there's only one new character, but checking that out as my main gameplay stream on Saturday, okay? And then Saturday night, more Sekiro. The last stream that I'm doing before I head out to Connecticut for a week to be with my parents is more Sekiro. So, yeah, that should be fun. And then that's it, because then that Sunday I'm out of here. And I'm going to be in Connecticut for a week, spending time with my parents. Kat's going to meet them, and we're going to be doing stuff together all week long. And then we're going to be coming back near the end of the week, and more than likely, I'll be coming back at the end of the week with a podcast, all right, that will kind of cover the trip. I think what we're going to do is a special podcast when I get back from Connecticut to just talk about what we did and, you know, how my parents are doing, how Kat got along with them, and just in general talk about the trip a little bit. And then, of course, if I've been Sekiro, then that's that. But if I haven't yet, there'll be more Sekiro, there'll be more MLB, and more chill gaming, more chill streams once I return. Plus, during my time in Connecticut, the Phoenix Wright collection will have released. That's the Phoenix Wright, I believe it's the original trilogy of games. Now, I've played the first 2. I never played the third one, Trials and Tribulations. So I'm going to be doing Phoenix Wright 3 Trials and Tribulations starting up when I get back from my trip to Connecticut, okay? So I certainly hope you guys won't forget about me in the week or so that I'll be gone. I'll definitely be giving you guys updates on the trip as I'm there. I'll be taking pictures and the like to share with all of you on social media. And I'll be telling you about the status of how things are going and when I'll be returning and all of that, okay? Yeah, it should be a good time, and, you know, I know it's going to suck being a week away, no streams, but it's a necessary thing. Reminder, my parents are paying for this whole trip. I can't afford it myself. I don't even have money to pay taxes, so obviously I can't afford the trip, but my parents really wanted to spend time with me and Kat because they said rather do it now before, you know, things go south with our health or whatever because they're getting up there in age. They'd rather have a trip where we all have fun and spend time together in good health rather than, oh, you know, this is, you know, you're coming out here to see us because we're death on death's door. You know what I mean? And, you know, they made a good point. Actually, I was talking to them yesterday on the phone. They actually made a good point. They were like, you know, this may be the last major time you really come out here to spend time with us because outside of this, number one, financially, I'm pretty much in a bad situation. I can't afford to fly anywhere myself anyway. And number two, you know, after this, there's really no other reason to go back out to Connecticut unless, you know, something bad happens, which sucks. I hate to think that way. I don't want to think that way about my parents, but hey, it could happen, right? So they made a good point. They're like, yeah, this is going to be a great trip. And, you know, even with all this, they basically kind of coaching me on the phone. They're like, listen, you treat this trip like a positive thing. You don't think about, you know, your taxes and your house and everything while you're out here. Just think about having, you know, a good time with Kat and us, and, you know, whatever happens, happens, but at least now you'll have this as a memory, right, to live with, that we're out here and we all got to spend time together. I was like, you know what, you're absolutely right. Let me take this week to be a week to unplug, right, take all the stress of the stuff that's been going on behind the scenes away for a week, just enjoy, me and Kat and my parents just enjoying ourselves. And then when we come back, yeah, you got to tackle this stuff head on, but at least I'll have had that week to maybe calm my mind down, calm the stress behind the scenes, take a different perspective on stuff. You know what I mean? I just hope everything goes well, and, you know, we'll see. But anyway, so yeah, so that's the schedule for this week, guys. It's going to be Sekiro balanced with other stuff. Wednesday's my day off, but I'll be back on Thursday. It's going to be the big birthday bash marathon on Friday, the last attempt to hopefully raise funds for my taxes, with some special stuff going on. And then Saturday, I'll still be doing a full day of streaming. And then I'm out of here for about a week. And then when I come back, you know, when I come back, I'll hopefully have some fun stories to tell you about, you know, the Connecticut trip. And then we'll just hit the ground running with more streams and stuff. It should be fun. Okay? So there you go, guys. Awesome. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being patient while I explained the whole, you know, the whole schedule and situation for all of you. All right? Fair enough. Okay. So now, what I'd like to do is a plug segment. And after the plug segment, which is the necessary evil of streaming for a living, then we're going to go on to shout-outs. People who've contributed today, we'll give them some credit. And then we're going to get started with Sekiro. Fair enough? Okay. All right, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you love my daily live streams, if you enjoy my on-demand videos on YouTube on DSPGaming that I put out there every single day, if you appreciate the fact that I've been doing this for over 10 years and you want to see it continue, you like the style of content that I put out, there's many ways that you can be supportive and allow me to continue doing this. Allow me to go through those ways, okay? First of all, thank you to everyone who pledged to my Patreon in the month of March. I just want to give you a personal special thanks, everybody. We did get some new patrons in there, which is excellent. You know, I don't really regularly mention Patreon that much because really my focus is live streaming at this point. But I appreciate anyone who actually does contribute to my Patreon. FYI, since I will be gone next week, what I'm going to be doing is this week. Probably I want to say either tomorrow night or Thursday night, because Wednesday I'm going to be doing stuff with Kat. I'm going to be sitting down and doing work on the patron stuff in order to basically send out your perks for the month, get your perks set up for the month before I head into Connecticut, all right? So if you were a patron of mine in March, first of all, thank you very much. And please keep your eyes open because once all the pledges clear, which usually takes about 2 days, I'll be messaging you on patreon.com to get your information to get you your perks for the month of March, okay? Sooner rather than later because I need to get it done before I'm, you know, on the way to Connecticut, okay? Now, check out patreon.com if you guys haven't. In particular, my page is patreon.com/DarksidePhil. Your monthly pledges to my Patreon earn you personal perks. For example, one of the great perks that we have is the ability to nominate and vote on games for special events. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, today is April 1st. And just to avoid any shenanigans with people saying, oh, it's April 1st and Phil's fooling, we are going to do a monthly goal this month for subscribers. We are doing it. Okay? And I don't want to announce it yet. It's going to be a viewer's choice event. I don't want to announce the number of subscribers that we need yet. But probably tomorrow or Thursday at the latest, I'm going to announce the specifics of this event, okay? Of how many subs we need and everything to hit the goal and everything. But we are doing that this month. There is a sub goal this month. And if we hit the sub goal, it's going to be a viewer's choice event. Which this means is that both patrons and viewers, normal viewers who are not patrons, will both be able to nominate games to be put into a full playthrough moving forward at some point in the future, probably within 1 to 2 months, because we are actually heading into some more dead time for gaming. Typically right before E3, things slow down a bit. So it would be like a perfect ideal time to do a downtime kind of playthrough, okay? But if you're a patron of mine, guys, you're going to have priority. You're going to be able to nominate and vote on games, and those games are going to get priority, into the polling for this upcoming Viewer's Choice event. So that's one of the great perks you're going to get by pledging to my Patreon. Also, by being a patron, you can possibly be qualified to get your question answered on my bi-monthly Q&A show, Ask the King, or you can even get a private Q&A video made, all right? So give it a look, patreon.com/DarksidePhil. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you and everything you do. And, thanks again to everyone who was a patron in the month of March. I'll be contacting you shortly. Fair enough? Okay. In addition to Patreon, I have a Teespring store. This is a store where you can buy fun merchandise. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, high-quality stuff that I can attest to because I own a bunch of it. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm actually wearing one of said shirts. This is the I'm Pressing Buttons t-shirt, which is usually in relation to fighting games, but I've been wearing it more recently because of Sekiro, because of the timed parries and everything in the game. Just one example of the shirt. I've owned this shirt for 2 years, and it hasn't worn out a bit. It's really great quality stuff over on my Teespring, okay? So please give it a look. It's teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. And, yeah. And, oh my God, my phone... My phone distracted me. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, it's nothing important. Yeah, give it a look. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs. If you buy something, you get something great, meaning a collectible. And I get a little bit of profit from it. Helps me out. So thanks, everyone who's bought anything from my Teespring store. Okay? All right, moving on. Also, if you're here live on the stream and you'd like some interactivity with me on today's stream, all right, that's great. One of the best ways you can interact with me on the live stream is by cheering, subbing, or tipping, because that will earn you a personal shout-out during the course of the live stream, okay? So please consider it. If you cheer, sub, or tip, not only will I give you a verbal shout-out, but also if you're the top cheerer or top tipper of the day, you'll be put up into my stream stats leaderboard at the top of your screen. So it's just another way to get extra recognition. Okay, everybody? It looks to me like my stream chat has frozen. It has. My stream chat has completely frozen. Hello, is anybody there? Let me test it. There we go. It unfroze. It was frozen for like 2 minutes, at least. There we go. Now I'm seeing everything. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It, like, completely locked up, and I didn't see anything, and then all of a sudden, I just, like, 40 messages just appeared at once. So I guess it was just maybe a blip in my wireless internet. That's probably what it was. Anyway. So, yeah, a way to get extra recognition on the stream is to be the top cheerer or top tipper, okay? Also, FYI, guys, the cheering leaderboard has reset. It always resets on Sunday nights. So as of today, the cheering leaderboard is completely reset. So it's a great opportunity to get recognition there as well for cheering today, since pretty much there's only like 3 or 4 people who are up there right now who've cheered in the last, few hours. So there you go. Now, FYI, the absolute best way to help me out right now is by tipping me. And you may say, well, why is that? What's going on? As I've explained to you guys many times in the past several weeks, I have a serious situation in regards to my federal taxes. I owe a ton of money, and I need to raise a ton of money within the next 2 weeks or so to pay the federal government so that I qualify for a payment plan so I can pay what I owe over the course of the next year. My tax attorney has advised me to raise as much as humanly possible, but that I would need thousands of dollars in order to qualify for said plan. So far, I've got a little bit of that, not a ton. The marathon that I did last week helped a bit, and I'm hoping to raise a lot more in the next few days before I head to Connecticut. Okay, so please, if you want to help me, you tip me on today's stream. That's the best way to be supportive right now. I would love to keep my house this year and not have to sell it to pay back taxes. So please consider tipping me. There's 2 ways you could tip. If you look below the stream, there is a button that says Tips Jar you can click on, or you can type !tip into the stream chat, and that will bring up a link you can click on to go to my PayPal page. All right? Some misconceptions about PayPal that I'd like to clear up. The first thing is you do not need a PayPal account in order to tip me. You don't. You can use a credit or debit card. It gives you that option right on the page. Okay? Number 2, you don't have to actually use your real name or anything like that. You can be completely anonymous. I know there's some people out there that want to be supportive, but they're nervous that if they do so, that they might get harassed online and stuff. I hear you. That's why the anonymous option is available. You just don't put your name in. You can put in anonymous, and no one will know it's you. I won't know it's you. No one will know. So please consider it. If at all you love my streams and content, and you want to see me keep my damn house this year and not have to basically go through hell, which would be nice to just, try to get out of this situation, please consider tipping me, all right? All right, that's it. What I'd like to do now is some shout-outs. And then I would like to get started with Sekiro. And we'll see how today's stream goes, okay? All right, so let's get to shout-outs. For those who've contributed, we actually start off with Golden Colts. Hold on a second here. Golden Colts, who cheered over, and actually it was 2 hours ago he cheered, and he said, "Happy April Fool's Day." Yes, today's April Fool's Day. Be careful. Be absolutely careful with people messing with you, because they will try to mess with you. You gotta be careful and make sure that, you gotta be careful and make sure that people don't try to screw with you, right? Sorry, I keep getting annoying emails. One of my utilities emailed me to tell me my credit card is expiring soon. Give them new payment information, even though I don't even use that credit card to pay them. Okay, so annoying. Anyway, so Golden Colts cheered. He says, "Happy April Fool's Day." Yes, be careful, guys. Be very careful with people trying to pull a fast one on you today. Some of it's lighthearted. Some of it, sadly, they try to really fuck with you. Don't fall for it, all right? Pretty much, if anything sounds ridiculous today, it probably is, and it's probably someone joshing you, okay? Golden Colts cheered again and said, "Have a good stream." Thank you very much, Golden Colts. I appreciate that. Okay. Drunk Mike Tyson cheered and said, "Super Mario RPG hype, y'all." Yes, I do enjoy Super Mario RPG, indeed. I do. And it's, like I said, it's a game from my childhood that I'm very happy now that I'm able to share with all of you, because I've always wanted to play it on stream, and now I'm able to share this experience with you, and it's a cool hybrid of turn-based gameplay with some timed button pushes. So in a way, it's almost like some quick time events during the combat, plus Mario characters, right? A pretty good, interesting plot. So I've been liking it, and I certainly hope that you guys will come back tonight to hang out with me as I play Super Mario RPG here on the stream, okay? Kanji Monster cheers. Did you see Elder Scrolls 6 Redfall was leaked? Well, it wasn't leaked. Didn't they, at PAX East yesterday, wasn't there a bunch of presentations, and one of them showed just a little bit of the fact that they were going to put that... Remember there's that grandmother who plays Skyrim, and she got popular on YouTube for it. I hear all the dumb things to get popular for. There's an elderly person playing video games. This is news. So they're putting her into Skyrim. Excuse me, they're putting her into the Elder Scrolls 6 because they were afraid that she might actually pass away before the game comes out because it's still in mid-development and we have no idea when it's coming out. So when they were doing that, they were actually showing, gameplay of the Elder Scrolls 6. And people were like freaking out. Oh my god, this is the first ever gameplay of Elder Scrolls 6. This is amazing. Doesn't really show anything. All it shows is her in-game model, how it's going to look. And then they're basically showing, like, the world, how it might look. A little bit of it. And based off of what they showed, like I'm not even kidding you, they showed maybe 30 seconds, if that, of any kind of footage of their development of Elder Scrolls 6. People are already completely speculating, oh, maybe it takes place in elsewhere. Maybe it takes place in this era or this place. Oh my god. People seriously, like, micro-analyze the living shit out of stuff so much. You guys know me. I'm the complete opposite. And I don't pay attention to that stuff because I want to be pleasantly surprised when stuff happens. You know, Elder Scrolls 6 comes out and it's a great game, but I already know everything about the game because I researched it 3 years ahead of time. You know? But I get it. If you're a huge, monstrous fan of the Elder Scrolls franchise and you're like, you know, chomping at the bit for any little snippet of information, basically at PAX East, they did give a little bit of new information and people kind of liked that. So, but yeah, it wasn't anything major. All they basically showed was landscapes. That was it. And, of course, like I said, the character model of this grandmother character who's going to be in the game. So, they didn't leak it. It basically was some information that was publicly given out during PAX. Okay? But yeah, I mean, it's something. It's something. Rather than nothing, which we've had a whole lot of nothing for many, many years here when it comes to information on Elder Scrolls. So, I guess something's better than nothing, right? Okay, hold on one second here. I'm swapping out pillows on my couch because my couch is so old. And remember, I bought this couch in 2014. I've sat on it every single day I've streamed, besides the very few days that I did PC gaming since 2014. The couch is completely sunken in, has no support at all. So I have to put a pillow on the couch to sit on so I don't sink into it when I play games. So I just swapped out pillows to get a little bit more support today for Sekiro. There we go. Okay. Golden Colts cheered again. He says there is a new map for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout coming out tomorrow. It's called Alcatraz, based on the famous prison. You should give it a try. That sounds great. That sounds really good. I'm not going to be playing it tomorrow, I don't think. Unless people want... I mean, if it comes out tomorrow, maybe I should do that for tomorrow night's stream. I'd be okay with that. So maybe tomorrow night, we try out the new Alcatraz map in Black Ops 4 Blackout. And then instead of MLB tomorrow night, we do MLB Thursday night. I'd be okay with that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that a new map was coming out. So, I guess we could give it a shot. You guys want to give it a shot tomorrow? Well, no Colonel Beta. I'm not playing it as the mainstream tomorrow. I'm never playing Blackout as a mainstream. That would be too much, man. That would seriously be way too much. By the way, I should give a shout out. I got a new $1 patron. His name is Blood Burger. Thank you very much, Blood Burger, for the patronage over on Patreon. I guess someone actually listened to the pre-stream here and said, I want to support Phil. Thank you very much to Blood Burger. New patron over there. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so you know what? Let's get Golden Colts up on the leaderboard. Because that was a cheer during the stream. No, actually, Kanji Monster. Kanji Monster did that 50-bit cheer. That was the first cheer during the live stream. So he actually gets top billing here as top cheerer. You know, Golden Colts did do those other cheers, but those were on the or before the stream. So those don't actually count in the leaderboard here. So yeah, so currently Kanji Monster is the top cheerer with a 50-bit cheer. But anyone could usurp him at any time, okay? I also received a $1 tip. Oh boy, listen to this one. Taxation is theft, tipped me $1, and said, question, what is the difference between an IRS agent and a carp? Answer, one is a bottom-feeding scum sucker, and the other is a fish. Wow. Okay, then. All right, let's get you up. It's the only tip of the day, a $1 tip. Surprisingly enough, I'm not 100% against taxation. I understand that it has a place. It just sucks because the situation I'm in is not a situation that... It's just a bad situation based on cascading problems. People trolling me over the years, completely screwing over my YouTube channel repeatedly, forcing me to lose income, trolling me and making me lose my partnership with Curse, trolling me and making me lose the ability to do sponsored streams on Twitch. So all these income sources that I should very rightly have pretty much shut off to me now because of trolling. Then we had the tax attorney who fucked me over, who did my taxes wrong for 3.5 years. And that put me into thousands and thousands of dollars of back debt with state taxes, plus fees and shit on top of it that I didn't have the money to pay. And that's what put me into the situation now with the federal taxes. So it's like, am I actually angry at the federal government for taxing me? No, I'm actually not. I'm angry at the fuckers who actively hurt me, thinking that it was funny trolling, when in reality what they did is they completely screwed over my income and caused these cascading problems. And yes, I am very fucking angry at that tax attorney that fucked me over. It sucks. It's a shitty situation based on shitty factors that I didn't control at all. It's not that I didn't want to pay taxes properly. The asshole did my taxes wrong, and certainly the trolling and shit that affected, my YouTube channel has nothing to do that I could do it with, right? So it really sucks, man. Okay, anyway, continuing on. Timbo Slice cheered says, "Hey Phil, how are you? I missed shoutouts. I'm sure someone told you about the new Blackout map. Well, just checking in on break. I'll see you for tonight's stream." Yes, Timbo Slice, literally 2 minutes ago, Golden Colts told us about the new Blackout map, and I think we're going to be checking that out tomorrow. I think what I'll do is I'll shift the schedule around. So we'll do Blackout tomorrow night, and then we'll do MLB on Thursday, since it's a new map, and I'd like to give it a look. So there you go. So, there you go. Those are the shout-outs so far, everyone. And last thing I want to do before we get started is give a shout-out to those who have cheered so far. Only 5 people. We got a triple tie between Drunk Mike Tyson, Kanji Monster, and Timbo Slice, who all cheered 50 bits. Second place right now is Bulletproof with 100 bits, and then Golden Colts, because he did those overnight cheers, and then the cheers on the stream today is at 250 bits. So, there you go. Those are the current top cheerers of the week, because it reset overnight, but ample opportunity to get up on that leaderboard today since the totals are so low, okay? Okay. All right, everyone. Oh, wait a minute. I just received an anonymous $5 tip, and they said, "Are you going for the ending with an additional boss?" I don't know about that. Someone actually did write me an email, and the email basically said, if you would like the best ending to the game, here's what you need to do. You need to do all these kind of dialogue things, or you need to talk with certain people. And I was like, that's interesting. It's funny because some of the stuff I already did. Like, I guess one of the things you have to do is after you talk to Kuro and rescue him, you have to go behind the wall and eavesdrop on him, which I did by chance. I didn't even know you needed to do that for an ending, but I did it already. So I guess there's more things you have to do during the course of the game to get the best ending. Now, I don't know if the best ending means there's an additional boss. I don't know anything about this. Once again, they made the game incredibly cryptic, and I don't really know about the secrets of the game or anything. So, I guess we'll see as the game progresses on. I mean, if it really is just doing certain things with dialogue, sure. I would like to see the best ending or the secret ending with an additional boss. Why not? In Bloodborne, I very much enjoyed seeing the secret alien boss at the end of the game. It was pretty neat. So, yeah, absolutely. I would like to do that with this game as well, if possible. Okay? Jay Bowler has subscribed to the channel for 7 months in a row. Thank you very much, Jay Bowler. Oh, by the way, I just screwed up. Total tips is not $5. It's $6. So thank you very much to that anonymous tipper with the $5 tip. You're the top tipper of the day. And thank you very much to Jay Bowler, who just resubscribed for 7 months. Thanks for 7 months of support, Jay Bowler. Okay? Ellipsian says, no matter what, you're going to miss at least 2 bosses, because each ending provides you with, I guess, like a unique 2 bosses. So depending on what ending you get, you can only fight 2 of the bosses, and you have to replay the game to fight the other bosses. Let me put it this way, okay? I would not be against replaying the game to see the other bosses and the other ending, but I'm probably not going to do it immediately. I think that would be Sekiro overload, and most people would be bored seeing me immediately replay the game a second time. But I would not be against, at a future date, maybe later this year, replaying Sekiro to see the other bosses and the other ending of whatever I get, okay? Corey says New Game Plus is easier. Well, sure it's easier, because you're going to remember the attack patterns of the bosses, and you're going to have significantly more health and all of that, so of course it's going to be easier. Like, I would almost guess that the early game stuff is, like, fucking piss easy in New Game Plus because you're so well equipped to handle it, right? Okay, Morbid Envy just did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Morbid Envy. Let's get you up. You're the top cheer of the day now. Let's get you up on the leaderboard here. Oops, I screwed up. Thank you very much. All right, that's in good position. Okay, so everybody, I guess that's it.